Alright guys, welcome back to some more Monster Energy Supercross 3. Today we are going to be checking out some big lines you can go for on the stock tracks, and we have a few big transfers that you can try and go for at the compound. Not a bunch, but I was trying to find the transfers that were really big. I mean, there's a ton you can do, but I was trying to find the really big stuff. So at the very end of the video, you'll see that. I also did leave out a bunch of tracks because either I felt like the lines were real obvious or I didn't know a better way of going about it. So yeah, we got some big lines for you today, and I'm sure some of them you probably already know about, but if you didn't, this is the video for you. So let's jump into it and check it out. Alright guys, here we have A1. This rhythm section can be tricky. Here we go, triple, 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 single. That's a super tough line to go for because the second triple, you just don't get the lift that you need most of the time to hit that second triple. So it's really tough, but it is fast. And here we mess up this section a tiny bit, so I do hit it a second time a bit cleaner. So you will go for a double quad in this section, which is super fast. It's not hard, but it can be easy to mess up the landing on that first quad and then not be able to hit the second quad out. Next up we have a Glendale. This is a huge triple off the finish line. And then you can triple out, and then we hit the Supercross triple, triple again, and then carry the speed, and then triple through this entire section. I feel like it's pretty fast. Might not be the fastest way, but it does seem faster than slowing down to hit the double to start that section. And here we have A2. This is a huge quad in, quad, triple. Absolutely massive line here. You really need to try and go for that line. It is so fast. It can be tough, but it's way faster than any other way through that section. This line isn't really practical, but it's big. Tripling over the takeoff of the Supercross triple, maybe not super fast, but can be a fun line if you're just trying to mess around. But it is a pretty massive line to go for. Alright, next up, Minnesota. And this line can be tough because there's a roller in the takeoff, and it makes it kind of tough to triple in. And then right here, we double, triple, triple, single. That is for sure faster. It's tough, but it is for sure faster than rolling that first part. Arlington, this line isn't that tough. Double in, kind of use the front end glitch, and then triple out. Not that tough, but it can be kind of tricky, and I felt like that was the biggest, toughest line to go for on this track. But we do run this out past the finish line, and I show you the section in front, which really isn't that hard. You can double off of here, triple, and then triple or quad that section. Detroit here, I didn't have a ton to show you. Mostly just this triple onto the table. I know it doesn't seem like a very big, tough line to go for, but if you're racing, taking that outside to triple up onto the table, it can be kind of tough. And here we have a quad from Atlanta, which I'm really not sure how much faster that actually is. And then here, this is kind of dumb, but you can triple wheel tap and then quad, double. That's really fast. That is way faster than the regular way through that section. But it can be kind of inconsistent, so it's tough. This is Seattle. And I've only got one line to show you here. It is the quad off this first rhythm section. Step off, kind of do the front end drop glitch, but it's really not that bad. Fairly easy. I'm sure most of you guys have probably already done it, but I wanted to show it to you if you did not know. This is similar to Atlanta, where we wheel tap, triple, and then triple. It's faster. It's kind of one of those big dumb lines, but it is faster and it can be kind of tough to consistently hit that line. And then here we triple in, triple to the table, step off, and then single. All right, Nashville, we have 2. Step onto the table, triple off, triple, triple. Pretty insane. Not that tough, but the triple off the table can be tough. And if you miss that, you mess the whole section up. And then the very next section, you can triple, jump over the tables, and then kind of triple out. Here we have Denver, and the line I want to show you is the next section. Triple, triple, and then here, triple, jump to the next table, step off, triple. Huge, massive line. East Rutherford. We triple, step on, step off, and that was the main section I wanted to show you. Here we just hit it standard. But then at the end here, you can triple, triple. That's definitely faster, otherwise you're doubling through it. And that definitely isn't as fast. And then here, you can actually double over the start straight here. Pretty standard, but in case you were wondering, you can do that. And finally, we have Vegas. This is 6. We're jumping 6 in, triple. You have to hit it. It's so much faster to hit it jumping in 6 at a time. And here we switch over to the compound, going for this first massive line. This second one is pretty big. I actually had to move over to the right to hit this. This one isn't as big, but I didn't have the nice run up, which did make it kind of tough. This one's huge. Jumping halfway across the track, massive transfer. And to wrap it all up, a nice triple. Alright guys, so there you have it. Some of the bigger lines that I'm aware of. I know I'm sure I missed some, but these are just some that I'm aware of. There were a few other ones that I could have showed. I decided not to show because I felt like it was more obvious that that was the way that you should hit that section. You know, it was just more standard, you know, so I didn't show you everything, but I wanted to show you some of the lines that I felt like were tougher and more inconsistent to hit. So that's kind of how I decided to put this together. I'm by no means the best player at the game. These are just the ones that I'm aware of. And if you're very casual and just searching for better ways around the track, maybe these can help you. That was kind of the goal of this video. But if you guys know other ones that I'm missing, feel free to put them in the comments and share them with the community, because I'm totally sure there's definitely more out there. Another thing I did want to mention before we end it here, I did do this all in a race because then I could use the rewind feature. I actually had to use that a decent amount because I'm not good enough to be able to hit these lines all the time. So the rewind feature comes in handy if you're trying to practice hitting some of these big lines. You know what I mean? So you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.